I'm like sun is rocker, not in the morning. Alright, so Rubicon recently got ported to Dingo, whatever it's called. And I played Dukakis off camera, and I played the Bottomless Pit a bit, and I realized that there was a whole secret boss in a secret section, so yeah, we're just gonna, might as well do it. As opposed to these new, they ain't revamped like Envy and Indulgence were, but they just got ported, but you know, might as well play it. Fuck. Gotta lock in. Right. Alright. Yeah, just walk through that, but it's fine. Come on. There we go. There we go. No, I can't find it too. There we go. Ah. Come on, Mindflower, let's go. Oh shit, this door. Got 2 Mindflowers, 2 Soldier Chains. Oof. Alright, let's go kill Carcass. Fuck. They definitely hit it with a malicious face round. Bro, it shoots so many. Why does it shoot so many fucking homing hell orbs? There we go. Why do I make that sound? Oh my god, is that Kasane Tedo? Hello? There we go. Alright, now this leveled all the secrets. Oh, that's a cool effect. While it's extremely rare to find a husk powerful enough to become a prime soul, it's not uncommon for lesser husks to find their undoing in such power. A carcass is the result of a prime soul that has failed to fully develop. Resulting in what can be called a portable flesh prison. While it's greatly surpassed by that of lesser husks, it is still very dependent on its physical body, to the point that it would instantly disintegrate without it. The surgical markings on its body showed that an attempt was made to contain its energy. Instead it was left in an irreversible berserk state. However, trapped in such a situation, the carcass has adapted to its power and is able to mimic most of the normal flesh prison's abilities. Additionally, it is able to partially manifest itself at a distance by using ritual pentagrams. Welcome to Rubicon. There we go, that's one. All right. God, too tight for one person. Let's try it again. Okay. This way, and up. Nice. Alright, let's go to the second skull, because we need that for all these secrets. Coils disabled. Don't know what that means. Alright, and the carcass comes out here. Might work. Fuck. Alright, fine. Then carcass. Oh, the Weiss. Fuck, am I got the bro, why these bad fucking horrible checkpoints for this level? Alright, finally I did it. Yeah, give me that fucking dark point. Let's go. Fuck you. Okay, so put that there and then hang bird skulls there, activate these. Which then I got that opens that. Then we can power this. For the secret boss. Teeny carcass. He's pretty pathetic. This is under construction, but there's definitely a lot behind there. I've no clipped in there. And what does coils deactivated mean? You mean these ones? Which machines fight to the death at Market Plaza every time by starting 10 AM to the time. Hold on, I actually gotta look this up because I have no idea what I'm doing. I never actually got into that. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, man. Sorry, I was researching. I was researching how to get into here, and it doesn't work. I did the revamp. Ow, sorry. We're still having it. Yeah, you're fucking dead, mate. I'm gonna kill you later. Oh, this is cool. You get to see Purgatory. Next stream, just me doing some schoolwork because I do need to do that. Ow, bitch. Play for half an hour. Dead. There we go. I can hear a secret. Oh, that can't be good. Hi, Spinel. Hi, Spinel. Another carcass, I'm assuming? Yep. Oh, and a mind flare. Whoa. What was it, Spinel? There we go. Exit. And then there used to be a critical boss here, but it's beyond my ability to get it working again. Sorry, it will return sometime in the future. We make these levels for free and don't have all the time in the world to fix things. Oh, the Revenant's not here. Do I still get its terminal entry? And everything breaks. It's breaking in the Rubicon. Okay, goodbye, Spinel, and thanks for the sub. Yeah, I'm loading up an older version of Ultrakill. Ah, the old intro. Look at that, one sub away from 700. Rubicon. Oh, yeah. I had to delete it and re-download it in the older version. Wait, isn't Rubicon broken in the older versions? So remember I had to download it through a link and not actually on the level loader. Oh, never mind. Oh no, I didn't want to play Carcass. I want to play Bottomless Pit. Take me back. Yeah. Why does this feel so much more louder? Because how did I manage that? Really? Okay. I don't know what that was about. Oh, I know there was a the level was kind of revamped. That tree isn't as ugly, and they said they didn't revamp the level. This tree isn't so ugly anymore. I mean, yeah, the secret isn't. And they changed that too. I thought I got him in and I got a tank, and now it's just 2 Gunmen. Well, I mean, okay. It used to be 2 Gunmen, now it's a Gunman and I got a tank. Never mind, I was wrong. No, you're joking. Ah, I don't want to keep doing this fucking low. There we go. Pop that there. And that opens. Faster coming here. Oh, okay. What? With what, dickhead? What do you want me to do? I know what I gotta do. I am absolutely nailing these guys. What am I supposed to do?
You stupid fucking thing. What do you want me to do? Buster, it's not working. Yeah, it must be broken because I'm absolutely fucking nailing these guys. So yeah, clearly you gotta earn enough tickets to get the skull, and then you put the skull on the pedestal. To unlock teeny carcass. I didn't miss a book as well. This data pad was not here. Things are looking bleak out. Efforts of colonizing the tower have been futile, and we're quickly running out of resources. On the top of that, our brilliant superiors have decided to relocate what's left of our team's budget to their security, as if our workforce wasn't starving to death. I wouldn't be surprised if their only goal was to cover their asses in case a rebellion got started. We have other concerns at the moment. However, as they keep saying, the products from the war are the lifeblood of our facility. We got reports of new machine idea that got called it the V1. None of our forces have even seen it, and they're already demanding the immediate production of a counterweapon. These people never know when to stop. Fine, I'm not giving up yet. Yeah, I know you're there. Well, I did all this. Let's just get straight to the end. Huh? How high up can you go? Not that high apparently. Oh, okay. It's a cool shot though. Just gonna stop. You're just gonna look at me. Bye bye. The game training is low. I can't shoot for shit. It's a game that has. I think we have to do a cyber soul trap. Damn it. Alright, now we can find the Revenant. And then he spatters out and he doesn't stop moving. No Revenant law. Does one not deserve an eternal entry? Husk are physical manifestations of their souls of the damaged. The higher value, the higher the power. But this raises the question: what happens when a soul is too dim to generate a husk? Yet the answer to that question is the Revenant. Once living a life ruled by hopelessness, sadness, and misery, Revenant's soul, unable to fully manifest even once, finally embraced by death, leaving them forever trapped, phasing between time and space. Now, cursed with this ultimate punishment, they simply find sadistic pleasure in torturing any soul they come in contact with. They are recognized as husks that manage to escape hell and are noticeably mistaken to a ghost in many cultures. Oh, so there's ghosts. If you come in contact one, make sure not to stare. Interesting. Because they phase in and out of time, they just leave hell or purgatory. And there's one more thing I want to do. Let's read the other terminal entries. I'm too lazy to go beat the levels with their own. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read them from here. Enoch and Elijah were the only humans who were able to enter the heavenly realm without leaving their mortal bodies behind. Infections aroused, however, as they became known that sin still persists inside a human body, no matter how virtuous the person is, lest they were cleansed in purgatory. Enoch was banished to Envy Terrace as punishment for his jealousy of God and idolization between angelic masters. God's disappearance was a perfect opportunity for Enoch to become accepted as a leader among the sinners of envy, and acquired a cult-like following as he fathered souls who lost their way forever. Showing love and care, he was viewed as an icon, a true saint-like being. Paradise did not last long, however, as such behavior is viewed as heretical and in the eyes of the angels, who see that as an attempt to play a god. With the force of great cleansing fire, Enoch's followers were baptized into pillars of charred flesh. The leader himself, with higher power remaining inside his body, escaped and was left to ever wander the fields of razor-sharp grass, endless streets, mind-boggling castles, and gaze into the eyes of thousands of beautiful stars. Enoch lay endlessly wondering what the point of life was and the world he was forced to live in. Poor Enoch. Alright, Craven. God. The construction of the Zeus superstructure took many years, and in long periods of little to no activity. The bodies of the sick and malnourished were given a second chance at life in the form of cravens. The average body of a craven consisted of a stone exterior containing hell mass, which is masked by large chunks of trees, bark, and leaves. The soul is present within their bodies, along with the small amount of angelic energy within some making them a unique case that is difficult to classify. However, Demon was chosen due to the surplus of hell mass contained within a stone shell making up a large part of their body. Cravens possess the ability to camouflage their own bodies based on the environment surrounding them, along with a thin, hook-like appendage that can be used to pull potential prey from afar. It is unknown exactly how they became to possess these techniques, but they appear to use their invisibility as a utility when attempting to catch their victims off guard. These acts against God himself roam in the forest at the tip of Purgatory, biding their time, waiting for the sky to come down as they can reach salvation for another chance at death. A death that will never come. Alright. Tantalene data scrapers are tall, narrow towers designed for processing and transmitting signals across large distances. They are placed on the hardened shells of gargantuan mobile service robots known as hermits to allow for mobility. Hermits are old generation machinery purpose for construction and material transportation. During the construction of the superstructure, they were a vital aspect of the project's completion, but they became redundant once it was completed and were being used to transport data scrapers. Over time, their servo joints became rusted and worn, eventually rendering the majority of the units immobile or severely crippled. They are completely passive and continue functioning to keep their data scrapers online. Unfortunate development. Panthers OS was built as a way of transporting supplies for war, confidential information, and valuable materials. It is high endurance and agility allowed to traverse great distances of any sense, including hellish landscapes and the steep walls of Purgatory. However, the machine presented it is only a shell, housing a dangerous parasitic mass inside its body, living as a symbiotic of blood and power. They act like antennas, transmitting and channeling the energy of hell to higher, previously unreachable planes of Purgatory. Featured with this kind of like shred a divine fabric and pollute it with their rough presence, allowing demons to thrive with power in the decreasing angelic influence in these dark, desolate times. Yeah, that was unfortunate development. The Indulgence Uprising was pretty sure I've read all this. It was progress in its infancy. Technological advancements among the pioneers of the uprising was quick, allowing the towering superstructures that dominate the skies of the terminus today to be constructed remarkably quickly to its colossal scale. 002 Dantel's Hermans were manufactured as a part of the Legionnaires machine line, along with 001 Thetis Apollo and 003 Thetis Ares. The nickname was given to the machinery due to the machinery's tantalene in origin, often being named after siblings or peers from the King of Life. Despite this, Hermes shares little physical resemblance to the individual it refers to. Its primary was scouting and reconnaissance and assassination, alongside the other two machines in its line. They were often utilized to serve as armed force units. Speed and two blades dubbed Endeavor and Endurus, respectively after Hermes' children. It became a reliable unit for any task requiring high stealth speed or most in between. Despite its power and status, this machine is a shell with former self-hems. Among other technology connected to the Zeus superstructure, was one of the first affected by the Great Tragedy, now coveted by demonic energy. Hermes wander eternally, scouting for its next victim, aimless, endless. What if V1's puppeted by hell? We're just continuing the spread of hell into Purgatory. Alright, well, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow. In 4.5 hours. Alright. Later, everyone.